It's a full moon, so look out. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168. And she'll be facing Delfine Persoon. She's 5'9" with a reach of 68.1 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland. Delfine Persoon. This Belgian has really been turning heads since she burst onto the professional scene.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Belgium, and ranked as one of the best female lightweight boxers in Ring Magazine, here is a women's lightweight champion of the world, Delfine Persoon.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
The clouds have held the rain back. It's getting breezy. It's getting darker. The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight. And now, the action's about to begin.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are...
Dear business.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Still swinging with nothing left. Quick punch scores. Will this be the last chance for Persoon to beat Katie Taylor? It's their trilogy fight.
Delfine Persoon and Katie Taylor. That was a questionable, wicked fight. You saw size to Katie Taylor that you were worried about. Katie Taylor, really? You got this in the bag. But Persoon was persistent. She was dogged. She was on the case and wouldn't let it go. What a fight.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
Yeah, you've got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the condition. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
He eats that jab. Neither one of these fighters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Lands with the right counter. Let's talk about Katie Taylor. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. What is is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. We've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
The only time you see atmospheres like this is Cinco de Mayo, when you've got a massive fight in Mexico, and all the fans have been partying all day, waiting for the fight. They are the parties. Now, the action, the entertainment is the fighting. If you're not part of that, they've been waiting for all day. You can't get away from the excitement, the noise, the tension, the atmosphere. It's very hard to switch off.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Not many of the people in the division hit like them. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Left counterpunch. Let's talk about Katie Taylor. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the third. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Back to life now, starting to land some punches. Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Back to life now, starting to land some punches. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. She misses with that jab. There's a scoring blow. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Katie Taylor. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
There's the bell for round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast. You're
The pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. And now going for the finish. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
She misses with the jab. They both want the knockout. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Punch, counter punch. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Let's talk about Katie Taylor. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 5. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. Good counter right hand again. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Nice punch. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
I've been in some boring fights. Trust me, I know what it feels.
And a good decision here to clinch. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Beautiful counter shot. Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Katie Taylor. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. They exchange punches. Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Right punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
They're so close, so close.
We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest. She can't find a home for that jab. Hey, those punches add up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Smart move there to buy some time.
What you've got to do is you're doing it to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football.
Let's talk about Katie Taylor. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring.
Here comes round 7. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. These two are the perfect dance partners. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about it.
And Taylor goes crashing to the canvas. She's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. That jab misses. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Katie Taylor. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Round 8, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they gonna come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Why aren't they defending? Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? There's a right hand. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Great counter right hand there. Nice counter. Unlucky to miss with that jab. She just misses with that big right hand. They score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punch. Let's talk about Katie Taylor. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system.
We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest. Oh, that punch. Fantastic punch. These two were made for each other. Wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. What a punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Katie Taylor. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This is the 10th. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. The perfect counter lands. Good punch. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the... You can't do that too often or the referee is going to take a point.
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those punches, do it on the blind side of the referee, then let go.
Big swing and a miss. That uppercut does not score. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Perfect punch. This round could go either way. The defense failed them.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here, a split decision victory.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? Todd, tell me. Come on, talk to me, man. That is not a split decision. Ridiculous.